Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a meal prep with me. This is where I just kind of look at my menu for the week and see what I can get done and prepped ahead of time. Also, if I can do any bulk prep work, especially with breakfast, that's helpful in the coming weeks. So today's meal prep is actually going to be mostly breakfast items for this week and for next week. We have a couple of really busy weeks, and then a couple of things that will help us with packing lunches and things for the rest of the week. So if you like these videos, give them a thumbs up. I will put a link up here to some of my last meal prep videos if you're interested in that, and let's get on. Okay, so I am starting off some meal prep here while I'm cleaning up from dinner. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm cutting all this up because this is gonna make a huge mess, and this bulky thing is gonna be right in my way. I did just finish milling some wheat for some banana bread, which is gonna be the next thing I work on as soon as I finish the juice. So I'm just juicing for John and I for tomorrow, and I'm also going to make some popsicles for the kids. So for the kids, I'm doing apple, carrot, beet, and celery juice. For John and I'm doing apple, celery, beet, I think I'm doing cucumber and ginger for he and I. So I'll keep you posted on that, but that's the first thing that I'm going to do here. A couple of smoothie pops left over in there, but I'm just going to fill the rest of these. This is a really great high quality popsicle maker, so I will link this below. Alright, so I've got banana oat bread finishing here with this whole wheat. I'm going to take the rest of this whole wheat and put it in the freezer so that it stays as fresh as possible with as many of the freshly cracked oils that are in there. I'll put a link below if you're interested in fresh milled whole wheat versus store-bought whole wheat. So I'm going to get these in here. I've got all of the juice in the fridge right now. That's just for tomorrow because then obviously, you know, it's best when it's fresh. And while I have the oats out, I'm going to make two more things with the oats that I will show you as soon as I get this in the oven. Alright, I've got some butter melting back there for the baked oatmeal. So I put in just over a dozen eggs here to hard boil, and I just added a little bit of baking soda because that makes them very easy to peel. So I'm going to have these boiling. This will last just like 2 days for the kids for lunches, and then I'm going to make the baked oatmeal, but I can freeze it raw and bake it the day of. So I'll explain that in a minute. Alright, so the eggs are starting to come to a boil. I'm sorry, it's really dark in here. We actually lost our power today during a storm, so I'm having to do this at night. The eggs are coming to a boil, and I just put everything in here for the baked oatmeal. I will put the recipe below. So I just mix this up together. Whoops. And then I evenly distribute it into 4 8-inch round cake pans. I doubled the recipe, so one recipe is supposed to do a 9x13 dish. I split one recipe into 2 cake pans, so I'm splitting a double recipe up into 4. I'll put these in the freezer. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so I was wrong. I put it into 3 pans. Anyway, I'm going to keep one out, the smaller one out for tomorrow. I'm going to bake it. These 2, I'll just put some foil over, put it in the freezer, and then stick it into the fridge the night before I bake it. And then the next morning it just bakes at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes, and then you've got some baked oatmeal. So I've got that for 3 breakfasts ready now as well. The kids like to put milk or almond milk in it and some fruit on top, so it's a full breakfast. Okay, so now the very last thing I'm going to do while I have the oats out, we actually just used the rest of them, is I'm going to make some almond butter, you know, power bites or whatever. So this recipe actually calls for peanut butter, but I'm making it with almond butter because it makes a really good bedtime snack, because almonds are known to have magnesium. So a good dose of that is always good for bedtime. So for this, I'm going to blend 2 cups of oats into a powder, and I'm going to add about a cup of peanut butter. I'm going to sweeten it up with some honey and add a little bit of vanilla extract, and then I'm going to roll those in the remaining oat flour and stick those in the refrigerator. Those stay refrigerated. Depending on whether or not the almond butter or the peanut butter is sweetened is how much honey I add. You could also add maple syrup if you wanted to make it completely vegan, or you could sweeten it up with dates or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this now. All right, these are done, and now I have 16 minutes left on the banana bread, so I'm going to see how much more I can get done. I left the blender out because I'm going to do some hummus for veggies this week, and then I also am going to make some peanut butter dip, some peanut butter yogurt dip for the kids for fruit this week. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. All right, so this is some peanut butter dip. I will put the link up here to where I posted this recipe before. This is for pretzels and fruit and strawberries, or pretzels and apples and strawberries for the kids to dip in with snack time or with their lunches this week. As a matter of fact, I'm packing their lunches for tomorrow, and I'll probably do this with some pretzels, apples, and a hard-boiled egg as their lunch tomorrow. So there is that. Now I have 8 minutes left. I'm gonna do some quick blender hummus, and I will show you that. Then I'm gonna start peeling the eggs, and then while the banana bread is cooling, so I can, put it away for the evening, I will clean up this mess. Okay, so here's what I have for my hummus. I have 2 cans of organic garbanzo beans. I've got a 1/3 cup of tahini. I've got a few tablespoons of olive oil, 4 cloves of raw garlic. I didn't have time to roast it today, like I actually forgot. A little bit of salt. I've got some paprika and turmeric, and 1 lemon. So I'm going to blend this up now. Thankfully, especially because of the power going out today, I'm extra thankful because it was a long day. I don't have to chop any veggies for the week because I got mini cucumbers, mini bell peppers, and baby carrots this week, knowing it was going to be an extra busy one. So those are all grab and go options for this week. All right, so the hummus is out, and the banana bread just came out, and I stuck my finger right through the middle of it on accident. But that is going to cool down for quite a while before I might just drape a towel over it, and in the morning stick it in the pantry or in the freezer. We'll have some tomorrow morning. I went ahead and moved the other oatmeal pan to the freezer because I forgot I was making this for tomorrow. So this one will go in the freezer. This one will be breakfast for a couple days, and then we'll alternate with actually this will be breakfast for 1 day. There'll only be like 2 slices left that the kids will probably snack on before the next day. And then we'll alternate this with the baked oatmeal, and then this egg dish the kids are liking right now. So yeah, I'm going to stick this in the, oh, I'm being called. All right, so the eggs and we had a little trouble tonight, but it is what it is. So I'm going to leave you guys here. Basically, that was about 1 hour and 10 minutes because the bread's been out for about 10 minutes now. So what I accomplished in that time that I had just started right before the bread went in, I've got my husband and my juice for tomorrow. I made some fresh juice popsicles for the kids. I've got some hard-boiled eggs, 2 loaves of whole wheat oatmeal banana bread, 3 pans of freezer baked oatmeal, some fresh hummus, some peanut butter dip for the kids for easy snacks or lunches this week, and some almond butter power bites. I believe that is it, but that is good. So that's going to be great to set us off for a good week. We've got a dress rehearsal, dance recital, and 2 baseball games during the week this week. My camera battery's dying, which is perfect timing. So these are a lot of breakfasts and lunches ready for us for the week, and I am very happy that was done in 1 hour. It is time to go soak in the tub because my back is killing me, and standing in the kitchen for 1 hour does not help that. So I will see you guys later. Let me know what you guys have prepped for the week ahead in the comments below, and I will see you soon. Bye.